Alright, Remy from the LUGheads once again at it with Slay the Spire. In a previous attempt at recording this, I had decided that normally what I'm going to be doing from now on is not recording Act 1 and just starting in from Act 2 where I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to be doing, you know, have some relics built up, have my deck built up a little bit better. But I'm kind of excited for what I just got going. He offered me the chance to lose half of my health and in exchange transform 2 of my cards. Now normally when you're playing this game, what I've found at least, is that normal attacks hold you back, so I decided to random 2 of my strikes. And in return he gave me Shiv accuracy, which increases the damage by additional 3%, and Storm of Steel. So for 2 energy, I can discard my entire hand, which could be pretty large if I play my cards right. Fun. And replace them with Shivs. So this is a power. Once it's in play, it's gone. And that will bring me down to 11 cards in my hand, one of which was already free, and I can replace all of these with Shivs for 2 energy, which are free to play. So I think at that point, what's gonna behoove me will be taking on cards that allow me to draw additional cards, upgrading this, potentially getting more accuracies, and so on and so forth. So we'll see how this run goes. I may end up just cutting out all of Act 1 and starting the rest of the video at Act 2 depending on how this goes, because I know that early on it's very boring to watch just going through the motions. Because, I mean, honestly, this is... How many times can you watch me kill these guys? Take a little bit of damage here, get a single card there. There's nothing really exciting at this point. See, that's an example of what I'll be doing, because already these are doing 7 damage, so that's pretty solid. And this is going to be another thing that would be nice to add to my hand, since Shivs are going to be pretty much my go-to for damage dealing. Being able to play Cloak and Dagger and adding another Shiv to my hand is pretty solid. I'm already kind of ahead the game on removing cards from my deck. So I could take the gold and make sure, yeah, I'm going to take the gold. I'll just remove that from the merchant. There we go, let's get rid of doubt. And there's another accuracy and another Cloak and Dagger already. So I'm going to take up both of those. Backflip would be good, gain block, draw 2 cards. Because at this point really all I need to do is play defensively, and then whenever I don't need to defend, hopefully have that Storm of Steel, swap everything out for Shivs, and just load out on the damage. This would also be good. Innate means it'll always be in my hand at the start of combat. It exhausts, so it'll be out of my deck once I play it, and it's a free 11 damage. So I'm going to take that too. Pretty solid use of my money. Alright, let's go. So start out doing 11 damage like he's planning on doing. And I could probably... See, if I play this, this will be, what, 4 Shivs? Each one doing, like, 7 damage? 7 times 4, 28? It would almost be enough to kill him outright. I'm not gonna do it, though. Because I'm already low health and I don't want to waste. And this is what I mean about Act 1 being kinda boring. Because they look at that, I can't even attack this turn. And I had my other thing out, so now Shivs will be doing a lot of damage. Like both of these Cloak and Dagger get 2 Shivs, neutralize him so he can't do anything. So these are doing 10 damage apiece already. And as before, I've upgraded those. Another free attack, but it's not a Shiv, so it won't be impacted by the powers. This could be good. Because at the very least, I'd be able to play a lot of defense. If I need to. I'm not gonna take it, no. Let's be a purist. Keep my deck 20 or below. 20 or below, that's the secret. That's my secret anyway. Alright, neutralize you. Go ahead and get a Shiv out. Don't need to do anything else. Okay, there's the other accuracy. Toss out a strike. No sense in taking extra damage. There's a Storm of Steel. Neutralize, so you're a little weaker. Cloak and Dagger, Shiv. At this point, it would be more damaging to do that. Sweet. This is going well. If this card is discarded from your hand, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. This could be good because that would be just an additional 7 random damage whenever I play Storm of Steel, because that does discard everything. This would also be good because it would just be free block whenever I want it. Considering whenever I do a massive discard it's going to be for doing damage, I think I'll take the underhanded strike. Alright, let's see if I get a good relic. The only guy that's attacking is this sentry, so I'm gonna play both of my accuracies. Do some damage to you, and I won't be able to play Storm of Steel because I played those accuracies. I think next turn I'll play this, just to make this fight go a little faster. I'm already low health, and I can't really afford to let this go on too long. Because these days are gonna add up. Alright, so underhanded. Alright, so now I've got my Shivs going. Can't play the underhanded, but I can play another strike. I do want to get rid of all my strikes. Aside from just being fodder for Storm of Steel, they're really not useful. This could be nice though. I can at least weaken you now because I got through your artifact, and that'll be 3 Shivs. That's enough to kill you and come close to killing you, but you are going to do 8 damage. Fuck. Alright, and all I can do is defend, not that he's attacking anyway. And strike. Game over. Alright, so Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Not terrible. Weakened lowers your damage, so that is pretty handy. Acrobat is what I'm looking for though, because I can draw 3 cards. So if I can play this and then Storm of Steel, I can load out a lot of damage very quickly. If I went here, I could fight another elite, but I would not heal enough damage to really make it worthwhile. I mean, I would be able to hit up this and then another campfire, but then that would leave me weak for 2 fights and another elite. You gotta play smart sometimes, so I'm gonna go this path, because then I can hit up 2 campfires and then an elite. Gain gold, no. I'll lose the gold. I don't really need it. I'm not going towards a merchant right now. Heal. Just what you got for me. Thread need at the start of each combat gain 5 plated armor. Ah, yes. So I really hate enemies that have plated armor, but now that I have it, I'm very happy. Because it'll start out with 5, and then every time I take damage, it'll go down by 1, I believe. Let's see. Gain 5 block at the end of your turn. Losing HP from an attack reduces plated armor by 1. So I would have to lose HP in order for this to decrease. So I guaranteed have 5 block at the end of each turn. And once I take health damage, it'll be 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, and so on and so forth. So you're free. Play the accuracy. Don't have anything to draw cards, but already doing 7 damage, so 28 damage. This is my plan, is to be able to load out the damage like that whenever I can. He's still, well, he was stunned. Let's go ahead and do that, that way the fight ends a little bit faster. Let's get both the Cloak and Dagger out, get some Shivs. Let's get that defend, and let those discard. Alright, there's the other accuracy. Make you a little bit weak, toss out some block. Activating fast mode also has made this game so much more bearable. Because sometimes it can take for fucking ever for these cards animations to play through, especially when you know what you're doing, so you're just throwing them up super fast. Alright, so I'll actually be able to discard you, so you'll do your 6 damage, and do my Shivs. See, I love that. Just the extra 5 every time. And discard. Counts, does 6, and Shivs. Start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. That could be good. Don't want any of those. Moving on. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 14 HP. I still have strikes that I don't care about, and in my experience those tend to be the ones that get upgraded. It would be nice if accuracy or Cloak and Dagger or even Storm of Steel got upgraded. What's the upgrade? upgraded shivs to your hands. So the shivs would be upgraded. That would be nice. Accuracy brings up to 5 damage, so that would be an additional 10 damage on top of my shivs. These would add more shivs. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Is there an upgrade? Yeah, deal 10 damage instead of 7. Am I gonna come across a campfire though? Yeah, I'll have to face one enemy before then, and that'll be for the boss, so... Hey, that'll work! I'll take it. Remove a card. More valuable. I'm gonna be hitting a campfire anyway. Alright, so I only have 16 cards. I only have 2 strikes that I still need to get rid of, but I'm okay with it. Alright, so I guaranteed have 5 block. Let's get rid of you. Upgrade all the cards for rest of combat. It's going to cost 2 energy to play though. And I really don't want to lose that much health, so I'll let that cycle through, I think. Yeah, let's play the defend. Let's do that. I have 1 more energy. I could have played the other defend. Oopsie. Oh well. Alright, play both of my accuracies. Only need to play one of those. Well, can only play one of those. I keep forgetting I have the plated armor. That's just 5 that gets added on top of everything. Alright, so neutralize you, make you a little bit weaker. I have both of my shivs in play. So that's doing a lot of damage. And play defense. This is already rocking and rolling. I'm loving it. We got this. We got this. Act 2 lately has been the downfall of me. Don't even need to bother playing the defense. I keep getting to the boss or just before it, and it all falls apart. Upgraded shivs doing 12 damage apiece. Look at that. A large enough hand could be pretty fantastic. Draw 1 card, cards of skill, gain 3 block. Yeah, why not? Alright, rest. Up to 61, and I'm facing the Hexaghost. Swift Strike, 5 damage. It's basically the same as my innate. Alright, so play my accuracies. And a strike. Can't do anything with the underhanded. Next turn I'll probably toss that out. I always forget to check my potions. Alright, now is the time to defend and weaken. And toss out my shivs that came out free, so I'll have 25 block. That's pretty close. He almost got me. He almost reduced my plated armor. Not this time, buddy. Let's get out the strike, defend, and survivor. So far, rolling good. Escape plan. Alright. That would be enough. I could just do Storm of Steel. This is going to keep cycling around, but that's only going to be 5 damage. And this will do 7 damage for being discarded. It'll be more valuable to play the shivs. 12 damage each. Look at that. Beautiful 48 damage. Alright, Cloak and Dagger. Get that out. Get that out. Don't even bother. The other underhanded strike, which I'll be able to discard thanks to Survivor, which also gave me all the block I need. And neutralize, make it do a little bit less. Cloak and Dagger, Shiv. Call it a day. I love how well this is working out. It really is just kind of going by the motions at this point. I'll toss that out, that way I don't lose any of my plated armor. And do 36 damage. Beautiful. Now the only time I have seen my girlfriend beat this game is with a poison build as the Silent. A poison defensive build, which I have never managed to do. I've had a couple of close runs where I've gotten some of the relics, but never the relics and the cards that you need to really make it worthwhile. Which sucks. And he's gonna do a decent amount of damage, but it doesn't matter because he's almost dead anyway. But this build seems to be going alright. I'm hesitantly confident that I'll be able to beat the game this time. Alright. Play the strikes, play the shiv. Okay. Yeah, you inflame yourself all you want. What do I got? What do I got? Luckily, this also discards your burns and turns your burns into attacks for me, bitch. You did. Go ahead and give me all those debuffs. Give them to me. Whenever deal unblock damage, apply 1 poison. Could be decent. That is a power, so once it's played, it's out. And then my Shivs would also be doing poison damage. If it was unblocked, which there's a good chance it will be. Yeah. I'll risk adding cards that are powers to my deck. Transform all strikes and defends. I don't want to do this because the defends are valuable. And I've gotten really fucked over by that. No longer gain gold, but you get energy at the start of each turn. Elites now drop 2 relics. I could go after some relics in Act, or some elites in Act 2. It's kind of risky in Act 3, but I'll take that. Okay. Act 2, the city. I will pause this recording, and then we'll get right back to it.